Good morning, YouTube. So we got snow again. This is make sure I don't fall off these steps because I can't tell where the step ends. Hold on. Alright, it's kind of deep. So we got some snow. This is our, gosh, I think it's our third snow this week. Yeah. It finally starts to melt and then we just keep getting more and more. So I actually, this time of year is my favorite time of year to get snow. I don't mind it. And, it's super bright. I don't mind the snow in February. But I thought this would be a good time for me to, it's bright out here, you guys. So I thought this would be a really good time for me to talk to you about, you're probably going to hear me complain a lot this spring. And the reason why is last spring and the spring before that, this will be my, let's see, I moved here in 2016 in November. So this will be my fourth spring here. And so far, every spring, it looks worse than this. Yeah, we get more snow than this. It's ridiculous. But I'm like, by the time I'm done watching you guys planting all your seedlings in January, and some of you are still doing it now, I can't plant mine. Last year when I planted my garden, I ended up planting it on Mother's Day, which I think was the 12th of May. I don't know. It was whatever Mother's Day was for 2019. But I will tell you, yikes, it's like, I will tell you that on May 22nd of last year, I lost my eggplants and my tomatoes because my garden looked just like this. Yeah, that's what, oops, I have to keep the dogs out of here so I can keep my gate shut. Because they'll destroy this garden in a heartbeat, dig it up. Anyhow, this is what my garden looked like last year on May 22nd. I wasn't happy. Oh my gosh, I was furious. I've not ever gardened in Colorado before. This is my third garden. This year will be this one that I'm going to plant. So last year was my second attempt at it, and my first year was horrendous. It was I don't even want to talk about it. And last year it got wiped out by that dang storm. So this year, hopefully I'll have a good garden. Look, you guys, snow flurries. It's snowing again. That's okay. I kind of want to sit down, but everything is totally covered. Everything's totally covered in snow. So I hope one day, let me tell you what happened right here. My poor husband, thank God he was standing here next to me. He was right here by this. And I was standing right here, and I took my, let me show you. I was right here and I stepped on a hoe, and that thing came up and it blasted me in the face. And my husband literally kept me. I buckled my knees. I was going down. But he was right there next to me. He's like, babe. Anyway, so I hope I don't step on anything. Always pick your garden tools up. What made me think about it is I see this hole in here. I mean, this rake. That's what made me think about it. So be careful. We had some really big wind and it knocked down my water tower. It's on the ground. And so I keep it up here on this big spool, and I fill it and put my nutrients in it when I water my garden, because we only have one hose. Yeah, we don't even have a water spigot in the front yard. There's one, but for some reason it doesn't work. It's slick out here, you guys. There's like a sheet of ice under the snow, which I believe there is because, like I said, this is not our first snow. It had started melting, and then another storm came in, and the roads are slick with a sheet of ice under all the snow. I'm gonna have to let the dogs out. They can. My dogs, even though they're Siberians, They're the biggest weenies in the whole world when it comes to being out in the snow and the cold. They hate it. They love to be in where it's warm, but they probably need to come out for a potty break. Anyhow, before I let them out, because they get wound up and they'll take me out, I like to let you watch them run in the snow because they're pretty cool. They're fun to watch and to play with. But I thought maybe this might be kind of a good time to give you a little bit of a tour of the property. At least it's pretty. In the summertime it's pretty because it's green, and late summer we usually get a field of sunflowers behind us, but last year the neighbors, it's not even their field, they mowed them all down right when they were starting to bloom. I didn't understand that, but some people. Okay, I'm not going to go any further because I haven't picked up dog poop. I don't want to be stepping in it and checking it in the house. My mother would have a fit then for sure. So, we have 2 yards. 3 if you count my garden yard. 4 if you count the dog run. So we have 4 yards. And this yard right here is the one where we keep like the barbecue area, which is right here. And my husband has his grill. And then my mom has her plants. And we don't allow the dogs into this part of the yard. And the reason why is my mom deserves to be able to walk around without them tripping her, because with her limited eyesight, she really needs to be able to see without worrying about stepping in dog poop or worrying about getting them taking her out. Because if you watched my Siberian video, then you know they'll take you out in a heartbeat. And these guys have a good way of doing that, so they don't mean it, they're just playing, but they're big. So we keep that part of the yard separated so that we can sit up there on the deck and have coffee or a glass of wine in the evening, whatever. And then we have all of our flowers, and we're going to plant an herb garden up there that she can take care of, and this way she doesn't have to try to walk through and down. We're going to plant some, we're going to be planting some squash and tomatoes and stuff in the yard and in pots and stuff for her to take care of so that she has something. But I'm going to turn my camera around here because I want to show y'all something. Did you hear that big boom? That's the sound of freedom, guys. Fort Carson's right over here by us. They're practicing again. They're shooting off cannons, that's for sure. You can hear them. Anyhow, super bright out here. I should have worn my sunglasses. Let me flip my camera around. I want to show y'all something. Okay, so this fence line goes way down there. Comes all the way across. This place was not fenced off when we bought it. We fenced off this part. And if I told y'all that garage wasn't there either. We have a beautiful, beautiful mountain view, but you can't see it right now. All of this is going to be my future garden and my future trees and my chickens. Y'all, I found out we can't have goats. I was not happy about that. We have an ordinance here. People over yonder can have horses way over there, but unless you're in 4-H, you cannot have goats or pigs or any of that. So that kind of stunk. But we can have chickens, but we cannot have a rooster, which I really wanted a rooster. Is what that was kind of really what I wanted. And people here will tattle on you. I can't even tell you how many people I read on our local Facebook group that get turned in for having a rooster. So yeah, won't be getting a rooster, I guess. Anyhow, this plan is not going to be happening for quite some time because this yard belongs to my boys, the dogs. And until they are passed, I'm not going to take it away from them. So in the meantime, I have a garden over here that I'm trying to learn how to garden in Colorado, and I love my seasons. However, I like my seasons to end when the season should end. Spring should be spring, but spring is not spring in Colorado. Spring is winter. And you'll hear me gripe. That's because I get cabin fever, and I really want nothing more than to come and garden. And I learned to garden in southern New Mexico, where it was, I think I looked it up the other day, I think it said 10A, 10B. We garden from, good grief, March till November. You garden there. And I stuck things in the ground with the, but seed, by seed. I never had to start my plants. And so this is a whole new ball game for me. It's kind of fun though. I'm gonna go get my dogs and let them out. Let you guys watch them play. Be back in a minute. Okay guys, let's go outside. Have to let them out through the garage. Don't knock me down, wait. Good grief. Well, hello. Hello, Suka. This is Suka. Yeah, he's the biggest candy butt. He does not like the cold at all. And this is Ozzy. Oh, you gonna like what's on my fingers? Yeah, I just ate some cornbread. Oh, lovey. Do I have my favorite dog? I do. Need to get you some more. Need to dump your water, huh? Did you break through? I poured some hot water in there this morning. We'll break that through in just a little bit. Oh, hello, Ozzy. Hello, Oso. I'm gonna share. I'll get you some more in a bit. This is where I have to be careful because they're gonna get pretty wound up. And when they do, they start running and turning and twisting, and y'all don't want to watch them pee, so. Let's go run the yard, guys. Let's go run the yard. Let's hope they don't take me out in the process, folks. You get a good laugh. Shit. Won't be the first time. Where'd they go? Where's Oso? And Ozzy? Oh, here they come. They scare me like I'm gonna get wiped out. Go run, guys! Go play! Snow dogs. Hey, Oso. Yeah, you guys, I can't take this away from them. This is their yard, and when we were looking for a house, the one thing that we said that we had to have was enough room to let our Siberians run. We chose to have them. Actually, we only chose to have one. And then my mom had a female. I told y'all this story already. Suka chewed through the chain link fence and got a hold of her within, I mean, it was fast. I couldn't believe how fast he got her. And she had 9 puppies. And not just anybody could have them. We were very picky about who were allowed to adopt them out. And we got rid of 7, and we kept the other 2. We kept 2 males. And I'm glad we did, because they are wonderful, wonderful boys. But this is their place. They like to know what's going on down there. They have a boxer. He's actually pretty cool. Once in a while he goes over the fence and runs up and down and plays with these guys. But I'm getting snowed on. Okay, so my eyes are watering now because it's so bright. I should have put my sunglasses on, but I didn't. So anyway, so my future plan is one day I want to look out my window and I want to look down here and I want to see arched trellises, and I want to have one whole garden bed that's nothing but berries. blueberries and raspberries, and I want to have a melon garden, and I want to have a tomato garden. I will probably mix them, but except for my berries. I want to keep my berries to themselves. Hey, Oso! Oso! Oh, I hope he doesn't knock me down. That didn't work. They did knock me down. This is my boy. This is my boy. Yeah. This is... I like to say this one's my favorite because he's the prettiest. But I used to claim him to be my favorite, but he really isn't anymore. The blue-eyed one, he is the sweetest. He's so stinking cute, and you can't help but fall in love with him. He was the one I didn't think I was gonna like, and he has proven me wrong. And then Suka, he's the oldest. He's 10. He's just been part of the family for 10 years. You just can't help but love him. So I jokingly say I have favorites, but in different ways, just kind of like with your kids. You don't pick favorites with your kids because they all are so different. You just love them. But with my dogs, I did pick favorites because I could. But now when I think about it, I like them individually. They're just so different. There's another boomer. I wonder if you guys are going to be able to hear them. Last night they were so loud. It's the loudest I've ever heard it since we've moved here. And they had military helicopters flying over and all kinds of stuff. For now, I need to go and get some fresh water for my dogs because they're trying to break through the ice to get a drink. I just want to thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Oh, you're getting drinks? Yeah. Let me see here. Whew, I just got that big chunk of ice out of their water so that he gets a drink. I'll go get some more water and fill it up. It actually was licking a hole through it. Hello, is that better? Can you get a better drink? Sound like Chewbacca. You sound like Chewbacca. Are you getting cold? You about ready to go back inside? I'm gonna make you stay out here just for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, how about you? Are you getting cold? We know you are. We know you are. Get you a drink. How about you, Oso? Are you cold? Are you ready to go in? This is the dog run part here. I put that board up right there because they hike their legs right into my garden. And I'm not going to be eating stuff that they have peed all over. So, yeah. The precautions you take. Alright, buddy. Okay, guys, out of the way. Alright, guys. Oops. Other direction. Move, please. I can't get past your big head. Okay. No. I'll be back. I'll go get you some water. Alright, they need a bath. Alright, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And, I think I have a couple of more months in the house. But I'm gonna get busy on my art, you know. That art I told you that I was gonna be working on this winter. I haven't done any of it yet, so y'all have a good one. God bless you. Bye-bye.